Today's talk is going to be about mom strength and how a certain concept that I use kind of helps me unleash a mom's physical ability. Because a lot of times I have a really common scenario being a postnatal coach. I'll have a mom that comes to me who wants to get stronger, but they're fearful of lifting heavy weight. Often it comes from a lack of experience in the gym or maybe a fear of causing more trauma to really an already fragile body after pregnancy or delivery. There can be a lot of deep-rooted fear. It might just be that, the old adage that lifting heavy makes a woman bulky. There's a lot of things that surround women and lifting heavy. And so it's up to me to show them that the demands of motherhood are really great, and more times than not, moms underestimate themselves and their strengths. They dismiss how much lifting, pushing, and moving in daily life that they require to do, and how much endurance and strength it actually takes. So the concept that I like to use with moms who are ready for this type of lifting is the door in the face concept. And what this does is it helps me to allow moms to realize the strength that they already have and to build confidence in beginning a strength training routine and lifting more weight and getting comfortable with lifting more weight than maybe what they would have believed they were capable of. The door in the face concept really just means that I'm asking something difficult or challenging from my client, and then I'm following it up with a request for something easier. Once the client completes the more difficult task, then the follow-up request really just seems less daunting, and they already have this sense of achievement, having completed the more difficult task, and now it seems just it's a little, kind of easy to do what I ask of them next. So for an example, we'll use this mom here. If she was to come to me and say, I've got 3 kids, I've got a baby, I've got 2 toddlers, I typically carry more than one child at a time because they're needy and they never leave me alone. I have to push one child in a stroller while one is hanging onto the side of the grocery cart or the stroller. I'm also carrying a purse, a diaper bag, or I'm pushing the diaper bag in the bottom of the stroller. I give piggybacks to my children, so they're on my back. I'm having to squat with them on there. And then I'm also lifting, big loads of laundry. I'm lifting 10 bags of groceries in at one time because I refuse to make multiple trips. So this is a very common scenario that I see with my moms. This is a very common example of what someone might come to me. And so there's a lot of demands on their body. We have to squat, they have to hinge, they have to push, they have to carry load. And they don't realize that, the weight of a, say 3, 4, 5-year-old and a baby on top of a purse and a bag and etc., that adds up to a lot of weight, but they dismiss the fact because that's just what they're used to. So when you put it to a barbell or a dumbbell or a kettlebell in the gym, it can seem really, scary asking them to pick up 50 pounds or 80 pounds or 100 pounds, whatever it might be, when in fact, the chances are they probably carry, some weight that's close to that at some point in their day-to-day life. They just don't understand it. So what I would do in this case with this mom is I would say, for example, I would use a deadlift technique to help her realize how much that she can lift off the ground. I would start with 2 heavy kettlebells, working both sides of the body. They're quite heavy. I would ask her to hinge over, pick them up. It might be hard, and I would ask her to do, maybe give me 5 reps, something like that, 2, 3, 5 reps. And this would be quite challenging. I would pick something that's, going to make her have to think about her body positioning, her breath, etc. And I would use this only if I knew that the mom, of course, was ready to do this sort of lifting. I'm just making some assumptions here. And then once I'm done and proving to her that she can lift that for however many reps, then I would ask her to move on to a lighter weight. So like this girl here with the 1 kettlebell, and I would ask her to hinge over, pick it up. And by this point, it would seem quite light. It would seem very effective for this mom. And I would show her that now having to do 15 or 20 of these for a few rounds doesn't seem like I'm asking too much because we know that she can lift quite a heavy weight. But really in the end, what I'm looking for is I'm looking just to increase that mom's self-confidence. Again, there's a lot of fear that a lot of women have about lifting heavy and, underestimating their strength and their power. And so it's up to me to show them that they can have that confidence and that they do have that strength, and we can apply it to the gym, and it won't make them big, bulky. Otherwise, it'll just make them strong and a lot more functional and capable to get through their day-to-day lives.